Hey guys, welcome to Red50. Thank you for tuning into another video. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. So in today's video, we are going to be discussing what the percentage of tint mean for your car, if it's illegal to have your windows tinted, and what percent of window tint I personally recommend. So as you guys know, I recently got my windows tinted. I got 20% all around, no tint on the windshield as you can see here. And I've been doing a lot of research trying to figure out what is legal, what is not legal, and coming up with the best compromise that I could possibly find. So I figured I would make this video and help you guys out. Okay, so if you just started looking at the window tints, you're going to see all of these percentages next to them. 5%, 20%, 35%, 70%. But what do all those numbers mean? It can get a little confusing, so I'm going to be breaking it down and letting you know what's legal and what's illegal. Normally you would expect the higher the number, the better it is, or the darker it is, but that's not the case with the window tints. If you're looking at a window tint that's 5%, that means the percentage of light that's going to be let in. So 5% is going to be significantly darker than a 70% window tint, because 70% is letting 70% of the light into the interior. Now, of course, the type of window tint that you pick can have a significant impact as to how much UV rays and sunlight is being let in. So I did an in-depth video to compare the regular tint versus carbon tint versus the ceramic tint and what the differences are. So if you're interested in that, make sure you click the video in the description or the card above. Now back to the percentages. The most reputable shops are going to have the sample that you can kind of overlay on your car just to get an idea what your car is going to look like as a finished product. However, I found this very cool website that lets you do the same but virtually. So I'll be posting a link in the description for that website if you guys are interested in checking it out, just to kind of get an idea how dark you should be going or what the look you're going to accomplish if you're just going purely for aesthetics reason. Now the big question is window tinting illegal? Well, yes and no. So window tinting in itself is not illegal, but how dark of a film you choose can be illegal. Because obviously window tinting is going to reject the sunlight and the UV rays, which is all beneficial, but getting it too dark means cops cannot see inside, which raises suspicion and can be illegal. In order to determine what's legal and what's illegal, it will depend on your state law because it's not imposed by federal law. So in order for you to figure it out, I would recommend reading up on your state law. However, most states are okay with 35% or 20% in, yet I still recommend reading up on your state law so you don't get into trouble. And most of the time, unless you're driving very aggressively, recklessly, and causing trouble, cops aren't looking to pull you over just based on the tint unless you're going 5%, which is extremely dark, and just raises suspicion no matter what car you're driving. However, as far as windshield tinting, that's illegal in pretty much all of the states I can think of, unless you're going for the top brow, that little brow that goes across your windshield. That is okay just to stop the sunlight from kind of glaring it up. But if you're trying to get your windshield tinted, it's pretty illegal in most states, and you definitely don't want to mess with that, but that's something cops can see and can very easily spot and that's something they will pull you over if they see that. So I definitely recommend against getting your windshield tinted, unless not your daily driver, maybe a show car or something like that, then maybe you can get away with it. So what do I personally recommend that you get your windows tinted at? I would recommend following your state law just to be on the safe side. Like I said, most states are okay with 35 or 20%. But just to be on the safe side, I would recommend reading up your specific state law, because that can really impact. That will tell you what they're okay with. And like I said, unless you're doing something very reckless, aggressive driving, they're not going to care much about it. So just play it safe. 35-20% should be your safe bet, and you will have no trouble with the cops. Well guys, that's all I got for the window tinting and how dark you can get before you get into any trouble with the cops making it illegal. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash that like button and comment below what tint level you would personally go with on your car. Of course, I went with 20% on my 2019 Mustang GT. I just want to hear what your guys' thoughts are. And as always, subscribe to Red50 for more videos.